Hey guys, right, for the fourth or fifth time now, Statues has crashed my PC. It's not doing it with any other games, it's not doing it with any other programs, any other software, it's just literally my PC for some reason really hates this game. The feeling's kind of mutual. I know I said I was going to finish it, but I've just had a quick look online just to see how other people are receiving the game. I don't normally do it. I like to have a very fresh opinion of things. It seems that it's fairly mutual across the board. There are no walkthroughs for it, and even for indie games there are normally walkthroughs. I've only found one walkthrough that was actually like a written walkthrough, and it got as far as the tunnel. It doesn't even mention the theme park, which makes me think that they didn't actually complete it. And all the other kind of YouTubers that have played it, it just looks like they've just gone, alright, I'll play half an hour. And like, I've invested 6 hours in this game and I've gotten to the point that I do not enjoy playing it. I don't even want to load it up now. I'm finding it very tedious. I'm finding it, considering especially as I'm on an easy setting, very difficult. I'm finding the deaths really unnecessary. Easy mode in most games, you put it on easy mode for your story, to explore the world, and I'm still having issues where I'm running around and all of a sudden a statue will literally appear out of nowhere and kill me. And it's just like, I get they're meant to appear out of nowhere, I get that it's a game where that is a risk, but to have it that I'm wandering around an area where I've just checked and there wasn't anything, and then it comes up behind me, spins me around and stares at me for 20 seconds is, to me, that doesn't make a good fun game to play. So it really bothers me that I'm having to do this. I was going to persevere for it, but the fact that it just keeps crashing my PC, I'm not willing to do that now. The game, to me, it's too glitchy. If I enjoyed it more, I might have persevered, but I don't, unfortunately. Like I said, it's normally a £4 game. It's not a game now that I'm not even happy I spent 40 pence on it. And I hate saying that because I like to believe that every game has something good about it. I like to be that positive person. But, no, I can say something good about Statues. I think it was a very good premise. I think the game really, as an idea, had potential. The idea that you are going around this abandoned hospital, then this abandoned shopping mall, and this abandoned city, is a very interesting idea. I just can't see where they were going with it. I find that it's gone with the cliched kind of like, oh, you're in an American shopping mall, excuse the accent. Oh, you're in an abandoned hospital. Oh, look, there's a graveyard next to a spooky church. So the areas they've picked are quite cliched. I personally think I would have preferred, like, hey, you've got to find your way around this random, like, you've got to find a car, so let's go around this car park. That's, and all along the outside is a parade of clothes shops, so all the mannequins have come from there. Or, oh, we're going to wander around, for example, like the V&A in London. So there's a big kind of art museum, and then the pieces of art get up and follow you. Now that would be a really interesting, like, premise. And I kind of get, like, Hospital makes a good starting point for most games. I totally get that with the car crash and everything, brilliant. But the game didn't feel like it developed. It didn't really feel like it was explaining itself as a story. So yeah, unfortunately it's not one I will continue. I'm gonna have to find something else to play for you guys. I've got a couple of indie games that I've got lined up, but yeah, it really upset me because I really really wanted this game to be good. I really wanted this game to be like, oh, you know, it's an amazing premise, and they've really pulled it off. But at least in my opinion, in my personal opinion, they just haven't. It feels like a concept game that needs kind of more refinement and more development. And I totally get it. Indie companies have larger obstacles to overcome than the big game companies, because often they're on tighter budgets, they've got smaller staff. But I, as someone who is very creative in my personal life, and to a degree I suppose now in my professional life, as someone who has gone out and created artworks from scratch, who's been given an idea or has come up with an idea and gone, right, okay, so I can do this, 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 and this, and then gone off and polished it and checked it, and then gone off and polished it again, and so I know how tedious and how stressful that process can be, even if my personal experience isn't within the game design industry. But I wouldn't have felt happy about releasing this. If this had been my game, I would have been like, nah, I'd rather just not release it and delay it for another 6 months and put some more work into it. Whether that was an option for them or not, I don't know. But yeah, so it's part an apology, part an explanation, part a review, I guess, just to say that I won't be continuing statues, and I will be moving on to the next game that takes my fancy. Until then, you know, check out the YouTube channel, check out all my other kind of social media crap to keep up to date with what I'm doing, and you know, come check out streams in future. Hopefully we'll find something a bit more enjoyable for us all to play. So yeah, bye.